Well, there's the big it. The big it is to get into the NBA. That's what the end goal is for a lot of these guys. However, when you look at what the path is to it, it's just like they say, it's a lottery. And then there's other people who undeniably they have the it factor. So you're talking about a Wiggins. So what is it, genetics? Is it timing? Is it contacts? Is it skill? Is it all of the above? So, yeah. Other than that, you go into the lottery. And even then, you still go to the lottery. Yeah. So making it is getting into the lottery. That's amazing.
You and your friend wants to make a reservation at a new tapas restaurant in Toronto, and then here's all the things that you have to do.
I have to do a lot. Later on in the school year, I find it hard because there's a whole bunch of basketball, and then like there's camps that come along, and then there's exams that we do in schoolwork, and all that together, that's a lot on my plate. I didn't realize like it's both worlds. Like if your academics aren't up, can't play basketball. Like you have to have both.
No, but you're not gonna use the camera that you do.
Yeah, why did you burn them if you're gonna have
Okay, repeat.
He's maturing every day. Maybe a little more faster than I'd like, but it's happening. New year, what are you bringing this year?
I learned this year how to take TTC. Mom, can't go trick-or-treating?
You're too grown for trick-or-treating.
I'm still in grade 8. I can still go for trick-or-treating.
What are you gonna be for Halloween, Elijah?
SpongeBob. I stopped the SpongeBob costume.
You're too big for SpongeBob, man. But be Squidward.
I'm definitely taller than you.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't know, man. It's got to zoom properly and use the right lens.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna leave like sooner. Yeah. Well, I'm going to South Lake Christian Academy, and that's like Huntersville, North Carolina, so it's right beside Charlotte. It's like Ajax and Pickering. The head coach is Rodney Monroe, so he went to North Carolina State, and he's the all-time leading scorer in the ACC. So yeah, then he played I think, the Atlanta Hawks.
Bacon, some chicken with some potatoes, the last dinner with my baby. So I told him, I said, anytime you're gonna do something silly, your heart is gonna be beating and you're gonna go, that's my mom telling me, what are you doing? So he's ready. I don't know if I'm quite ready yet.
Scholarship doesn't happen unless there's interest in your abilities. It's a testament to the work he's put in. It's great. You know, I'm proud of that.
Some parting gifts. That's what he really
Thank you, Coach.
That's for helping out at camp.
Thank you.
So you guys are all set?
Yeah, I'm ready.
It's funny, he goes, oh, I'll be back for Thanksgiving. I go, it's just a
Which Thanksgiving? Canadian or American? Once you start playing in America, you're playing every holiday.
Yeah.
The tournaments are scheduled around the holidays because you're an entertainer. Jalen's got big goals. I think his mind's on the NBA. I'm expecting a lot from him, honestly. By the time he's a senior, I'm expecting Jalen to be like a top 100 player.
I definitely know it's like her third world. When the Kimball situation was happening, like I thought I was going to Kimball. I know it's just sports, like it happens. Kind of like what you signed up for.
What up, Dad? I was there, Dad. You're good.
Good, Dad. Jelly campaign. Good, Cody. Yes, how's school going? Good. Yeah? Yes, sir. Actually, my team's looking okay, but I got cut from the prep team. Gus cut me from the prep team, so I'm on the senior team right now, but our team's looking okay in terms of like officer basketball. We're gonna beat this guy's team, obviously. You know, kind of just whatever it is. You guys aren't beating them. They're on the ropes right now. You guys aren't beating them. All right, man.
We're gonna beat you guys. We're gonna beat your prep team, and we're gonna beat you guys.
To be honest, you guys might beat us, but I'm still giving you 40 ball. Shit.
If we beat Carr.
So these are real life examples of people who have used sports to catapult themselves into success outside of the sport, right? And our job as coaches is to use basketball as a teaching tool to help empower you and to make sure you have some of those, skills and abilities to be successful.
So when my son got a few offers, it wasn't a ton, it was a few. I stipulated, I don't care where you got your offers, they better have the program that you're interested in. You're not just taking a scholarship for the heck of getting a scholarship.
I just wanted to add on what you were saying. Did you have to take kinesiology in high school as well, or did you just...
Depends on your school.
Right? See? I'm under his chin. Holy, look at that.
I got cut or I didn't make the exact team that I was hoping for.
You thought maybe you should leave and pursue something else, and I was here to support him with whatever you wanted to do, but even the process that he went through to figure out what to do next, Coach, I want to have a conversation about this. I want to get insight. And I'm like, dude, that is amazing, because you're going about things now in a more adult and a more mature fashion. You're going to come up against adversity and you're going to fall down, right? How do you deal with that? How do you handle that, right? So I'm proud of him.
Everyone could be into their own thing, so everyone just has their own identity in a sense. So I think you could be in drama and people be like, Keon, like, you're into drama? Like, yeah, like, I get straight 90s in drama. Like, I go to drama class and I'm like, teachers always like, everyone act like Keon, like, because I'm just me and I don't really care what people think.
That's after all the work I've been through, my stroke, my other sicknesses, still standing, man.
All right, that's enough. Show and tell.
He always wants to say, Mom, I'll send you on vacation, I want to buy you a house. No, I don't want that. I want you to be happy at what you do. I'll be good. I'm always good.
Malachi and Mateus, like they started to blow up the last couple months.
The sky's the limit, right? I mean, the biggest thing you can see is his length and his athleticism, and I mean, he's just obviously growing into his body. I mean, his potential is quite high.
Where I'm from, no one ever does anything big in basketball, really. For me to just make this team represent my areas means a lot to me.
It means we're one of the top prospects in the country, so it's big news for us,
Playing Argentina in their home country, so
it'd be like a hockey game.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah. Diamond in the rough, St. Thomas, Ontario. Who knew they made them out there?
Todo. Buena combinación, Endur.
Being the top rebounder in the tournament, opened my eyes to see that, I shouldn't be, intimidated by anyone, because I can not only compete with these guys, I'm one of the top players at my age in the country.
A la línea, Endur.
It's great to be back, man. It's my really first time being away from home for so long. It really hit me when I got down there, when we got into the first practice. It's yeah, I actually made it. I'm actually here now. It's what I've been watching on TV, I'm gonna be on the court now. It's it feels like the other day I was just, playing Central Tech with Deal coaching on the sideline. It's like I did it out of this small school, this area that not a lot of people make it out of. I don't know. I guess I'm proud of myself in a sense, you know what I mean?
There was an exhaling moment oh, I hope no flag goes up here or there, right? And then it all comes together and it's happening and it's official and we're in motion. It's like, yeah, it's happening. It's happening. That's that moment. But it's like, yeah, it's happened, that part of it. I'm a long-term thinker. It's hard for me to just settle on, okay, we're in, like, you know, we got the scholarship. To me, everything just begins then.
There's always that. There's always looking at what's next, what's next, what's next. I think that's where I got that mentality from.
To get a scholarship to go play ball, that is making it in my eyes. He's getting to play ball, plus got free education. Like, there's nothing sweeter than that. If it never takes him anywhere else, then he can say, at least he, like, this was my goal. My goal was to go and play D1 in the US, and I made it. I don't know how many kids they've, you know, recruited from Canada, but there's a lot of shit to go through. No, we want to take pictures of them because Daddy and I are going up for
Thank you for my gates, though. What's going on, man?
My favorite moment, to be honest, was the reflection part now. How the little chubby Cordell who hit his first game winner, the man almost cried because he hit the game winner. I don't know if he ever told you that on camera, but Cordell had tears in his eyes. He hit his first game winner, you know? Like, as I seen what Cordell was, you know, what he became, stuff like that, it was a real, like, astonishing moment. And this work that I did and the stuff that I did, maybe it wasn't for me. Maybe I went through all this and failed here so that now Cordell can never fail there. I helped you as much as I could, but that's about it till now, you know? It's up to him, so. I hope he knows that it's a big thing, you know, it's a big thing for our family, especially the next generations. Well, my uncle was on TV. I went to Florida to see my uncle. Like, those are things that you'll always remember in your mind.
In your name we give thanks. Amen.
Amen.
That's so difficult. Oh, no, that was so beautiful.
My coach actually broke it down to me. He's like, you guys are one step away from the NBA. All you really need to do is just put in the work and have a good season. You never know what happens. And in a sense, like, it is right there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, next year I can declare for the draft. Like, so, it's like, there's nothing wrong with you setting your goals that high. Because if you aim for the stars, you'll land in the clouds. If you want to make it to the NBA, strive for that. Even if you don't make it, you're gonna get something out of the game.
Ultimately, it starts off that you want to make it. You know, you want to make it to the NBA. Every year, it's amazing to me, you know, how many people put their name in the draft knowing that it's only 60 spots. Like, somebody lying to you. Like, everybody can't get drafted. In terms of bouncing the ball, I always tell people this. I played 13 years. That's a hell of a career. Damn near scored over 12,000 points, 6,000, 7,000 assists or whatever. And it's like, it's done, it's over. It's like that. 35 years old, what you gonna do? You gotta find that life after basketball. You know, I went to school in Arizona with guys that are sports agents, broadcasters, Grammy Award winning producers. Like, it's world-rounded. Like, you gotta use this for what it is.
I think that being someone bigger than what you are in the basketball court is huge. My 100% dream is to play Division I basketball, 100%. Because I want to make it, but I don't want to make it in just basketball. I want to be remembered as somebody that, like, helped in the community, or I don't want people to just know that, yeah, that kid's a good basketball player, but I don't really, like, I don't know of him. Andrew Wiggins. Everybody knows him. They watch him on TV all the time. It's like, wow, Andrew Wiggins is here, oh my gosh. Like, wow, like, he's actually such a good person because he came back to the community and just gave. Like, he fixed up the gym, like, he fixed the teen room that we go to every day. There's lots of new stuff in there, so it's like, he gave me some kind of, like, inspiration that, like, maybe one day I can come back and give to these kids like that'll be so happy to see me. Be like, wow, like it's Keon Davis, like he's amazing.